Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game with HD. I'm bringing you guys a special game here with Cella as our Blue Zerg player, and his opponent is going to be Namchir. I brought him back. I told you guys I wanted to see some more games with Namchir. I dug up some replays of him in the IPL, and I found this one. This is from the round of 32 of IPL qualifier number 4, which is the fourth and final qualifier. So first off, we already know Namchir is the cheesiest Terran ever. His strategies are just balls out bonkers. He loves to do 2-port Banshee. He loves to open up with 2 barracks against Hydra. He does things. I don't think I've ever seen him play standard. In fact, to him, standard would be cheese. So that's how crazy this guy really is. Now, I picked this game because this is a game where Namchir ends up playing against a Korean pro gamer. This is Cella, or he used to be on the clan Wera before there was that scandal and they disbanded. Now he's actually picked up by Slayers. So he is Slayer's Cella now. Still the same dude from the old days, and an extremely accomplished Zerg player at that. So given that he is a Korean pro, we all know that on the Korean server, these players face up against the most cheesiest type of plays all the time. In fact, to Koreans, cheese is considered kind of like the standard way to play Starcraft 2. So I would imagine that Cella is going to be very well prepared for Namchir here and whatever kind of antics he's going to throw out. To start things off, we already have a 2 barracks opening, but this isn't like any kind of a super early 2 barracks, both of them going down after the supply depot, after the 11th and 12th supply. So I don't think it's going to be anything berserk or anything like that, anything similar to what Namchir did against Hydra. But we'll just have to wait and see. Namchir is also very capable with his Banshees. A lot of people call him the Sky Terran user, and the reason for that is because he's very good with his Banshees. In fact, the one thing that makes him such a threat is he'll open up with 2-port Banshee, which by the way on this map is going to be great because of the close spawn by air. He'll open up with 2-port Banshee, and if he doesn't kill you outright with the 2 Banshees, or the 2 ports with Banshees, he's not going to stop as what most players would think. Most players would think, okay, 2-port Banshee, I've held it off, I should be okay. And the Terran's probably going to macro out of this. No, what Namchir will actually do is do what you least expect him to do. He'll keep making Banshees, he'll fly in your base, and then he'll kill you with everything he's got. So he's a pretty insane player. I'd love to get in the head of this guy sometime. He's a North American, by the way, guys. I believe his real name is Richmond. But I'd love to get in his head someday because the way he thinks, it's either genius, and I've said this many times, it's either genius or pure insane. So we'll just have to see. Here he comes with a couple of Marines, but there are Zerglings out already for Cella. Cella did not open up with the quick hatch, opened up with gas and pull first. So Cella should be okay against the 2 barracks pressure. Namchir is going to charge headlong anyways, and we saw him do this successfully against Hydra. Cella has to pull a couple of drones off the line, something that Hydra did not do, and I think Cella should be just fine. There's not enough Marines here to hold this off. Nice around on that SCV right there. You guys saw that guy go down almost instantaneously, and Cella is going to pick off almost every Marine. Very nice control right here from Namchir, though. It looks like most of the Marines are going to go down, and did Cella lose any drones? Yes, he did lose 2 workers. So did Namchir, though, in the offensive move. So both players losing about the same amount of economy, but the one thing does kind of hurt for our Zerg player Cella is the fact that he had to pull a lot of drones off the mineral line that weren't mining that entire time. Just now starting to come back. And now the hatchery is going down. A couple more Marines continuing their aggression. Namchir here, very unpredictable, very unexpected. Seems like he's going to get a... doesn't end up getting that last couple of Zergling hits. Man, 3 of them could have gone down. They were in the deep red. But Cella, with better micro, now in control of the ground, is going to start to push out and take control of the Xel'Naga Tower. And this is the time when most Terran players would then fall back and play, you know, a macro game into a factory, get some tanks out, get some Marines, maybe get their expansion down. And actually, Namchir looks like he's going to do that. Oh, huh. He's throwing a factory. He's also throwing a command center down. And the command center is at the front, which is a little interesting. So Cella's going to see this. He's going to see the command center and the factory. I can't help but feel that right now Namchir is trying to make it look like he's playing standard, when in actuality something crazy is about to happen. And that's why I think he threw the command center at the front. Just a hunch. I could be wrong. But he has a factory and the CC right in plain view right now. Gonna go ahead and, oh, he used the other factory to pick off the Overlord in the back. Very smart play right there. And he's gonna land this down. And, oh, we have a starport coming up, and he is mining off of both geysers here. We could have a double starport opening here from Namchir, guys. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I mean, everything looks super standard to Cella. Cella's not gonna have any idea this is coming. And the thing about Namchir is he's really good against players that have never played him before. And most Koreans have never even heard of this kid. So the most susceptible way to lose to Namchir is to just be the first time ever playing him. If you play him multiple times, then you're gonna be prepared for the cheese. You're gonna know banshees are coming. You're gonna know, you know, something off the wall and is about to happen, and you're gonna be prepared for it. But unfortunately, even though Cella's a Korean, he could be in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a layer up yet. Oh my god, he's going for Baneling Nest here. He could be going for a Baneling Bus, actually, guys. And maybe this, you know, maybe the cheese from Cella is going to out-cheese Namchir. The other thing here is Namchir doesn't have tech labs on his starports yet, so I don't even know what he's doing. He's building drop ships? Okay, so he's not going for Banshees. I'm very confused right now, but he's about to get Baneling busted, and this could be it for Namchir. He loses the supply depot at the front, and all the Lings are running inside, along with a couple of Banelings as well. I don't think Namchir is going to be able to hold this off. These double starports are revealed, so right now Cella's going to be like, what? What's going on? And he pops a couple of SCVs right there. The Lings are going to get a ton of worker kills, it looks like. 5, 6. He has to pull out of there. The medvac's actually coming in the clutch right there, healing the SCVs and preventing them from all falling. Very well played right there. If anything, it was lucky. Namchir going with the dropships. I thought for sure he was gonna go for Banshees, but he went for medevacs, and I guess he was planning to do a double starport drop. But if that was the case, why didn't he just build one starport and get a reactor? I am so confused right now, man. He's gonna go for a double tech lab now, though, and it looks like he's gonna switch it up into Banshees. And now, does Cella have any idea this is coming? He did not see the tech labs. He saw the starports, though, so there's gotta be an inkling here. There's gotta be something in Cella's head going, wait, why did I see 2 medevacs coming out of 2 starports? And if he was going for a drop on me, why didn't he just build 1 starport with reactor? And here comes Namchir. He is gonna unload a couple of dropships here. Couple of forces. I can't help but feel this is just a psych out play, though. This is just to make Cella believe that he is indeed going for a drop play, when in fact he is building 2 Banshees with Cloak being researched right now. All the while, though, Namchir being very cost effective. He's unloading 1 unit at a time, trying to snipe the Banelings, almost popping all of them. Gets a couple. Not bad by Namchir at all. But really, Namchir doesn't care about those Banelings. He just cares about, if anything, he cares about the Queen and the anti-air right now. That's all he really wants to get rid of. And he's got 2 Banshees already in the middle, with 2 more on the way. Cloak is going to be done as soon as the 3rd and 4th Banshee finish. And Cella he could go down so quickly here. He has absolutely nothing in terms of anti-air. Only 2 Queens as well. If only he had a 3rd Queen, he might be able to hold this off. And Namchir's going to come in. He's going to reveal it. He's going to reveal his Banshees. He's going to pop one of the Queens off. Easy free kill. That's like taking candy away from a baby. And Namchir displaying his all-out crazy Terran versus Zerg style. It's actually working. He's pulled all the drones off the line, and Cella has to pull one of his Queens back from the natural, but it's not going to be enough. A 3rd Banshee is now coming into the play, and oh man, there's the Korean WW. Well won, a GG. Damn. Actually, Cella didn't even say GG. He just said well won. So I guess he didn't consider it a good game at all. And who can blame him? Namchir just straight up cheesed his pants off. Total unexpected playstyle, and it ends up working wonders. Now, in Game 2, which we are going to have a Game 2 coming up, Cella's got to know what kind of player Namchir is now, and I'm sure he's going to be prepared. So we're going to go into Game 2, guys. Stay tuned.